Hello. That building over there is an abandoned Shari restaurant on Southeast Chkalov Drive in Vancouver, Washington. This time we'll be exploring inside, so let's go for it. Shari again. As expected, signs are left behind. This Shari has been closed since September 2024. What a shame. The other Sharis near Vancouver Mall is also out of business. I covered that location a while back. Check the video in the description if you haven't seen it. I heard that whole Sharis near the mall is turning into a Chinese restaurant. Last but not least, surprisingly that Shari is still open to this day, although they're still struggling right now. Let's get in now. Ta-da, we are officially inside an abandoned Shari's. What you're seeing right now is the vestibule. Look at this. The statement seems to be misleading because the majority of food supplies are obviously from Cisco. See, I hate it when most restaurant chains claim their food is homemade even when it isn't. Let's get into the lobby. Here we are. I had never been to the Shari before they closed, but I drove by a few times. Wow, check out the faulty ceiling layout with the hanging light fixture. Looks super cool to me, especially with those large metal pipes. Yet, here's another statement about the restaurant. They used to be a caring company years ago, before CEOs Yami Obogisa destroyed them. It's nice to see that all the lights are turned on, which is good news. By the way, I believe the family restaurant opened in 1994. I imagine this place was extremely busy back in the 90s and 2000s. See what the dining area looks like, which is set up very similar to the other old Shari locations. Oh, also, this location ended up receiving a major renovation sometime in 2014. Both inside and outside still look brand new to me. I'm not even kidding. Since the majority of former Shari locations were never renovated, I sometimes wonder whether the previous CEO before Samuel ever considered renovating other locations. Only a few of them got remodeled so far. I feel like the inside has a feature which survives. See what I mean? There used to be booths in the busing station in the middle dining area before this place was upgraded. Not sure why they thought it was a good idea to get rid of them all and replace them with tables and chairs. Get a few papers on the table. Not sure why there's an extra restaurant closure notice on the right. Odd. Here the key turnover acknowledgement form. That's interesting. Look at this. We got Spanish and English dictionary for the restaurant. Super cool. Over here this is the washing station. The counter is blocking the sink. Guess I only have one job setting up the sink. Haha. Seriously, whoever came up with this design made a poor decision. Here's the door. It looks so dirty. Pretty sure the alarm is not working anymore. Get the as a sign. I'm sure they're working fine. The screen in the early kitchen. We're in a service passageway. Wanna show you something? There used to be a PA system here where servers would enter customers through orders. Also, employees used to be able to clock in and out using those same PA systems, I believe. There is a red floor yellow cone. Not sure why it's chilling near the register. Here we got a pie cabinet. I think there used to be temperature control to keep the pies fresh. Oh, look at this. It used to say fresh baked daily according to the image from Google Business. That's way too misleading, since customers would trick into thinking they were made from scratch, like I mentioned before. So disgraceful anyway. This is a register where customers used to pay after finishing their meals. Curious stuff here. Wow. Here you have a large pie display case between the two registers. They saw different kinds of pies back then. This is the kitchen entrance. We will check it out at some point. This is the other register I was talking about seconds ago. One window is put up. Too bad. We're gonna explore the restroom soon. First, we need to check the general closet here. Not inside it. Interesting to see the lights on inside. Bet there used to be a lot of cleaning supplies and vacuum included. Right on. Head into the women's room. The inside is kinda creepy, not enough lighting. Here's your one sink. I noticed the mirrors have been taken out. Maybe they were broken. Oh look, the light is dying. It's no wonder the building is falling apart. The corporation and CEO didn't care about Shari anymore. Got a paper towel dispenser. Bet they don't work anymore. Wow, this toilet is so nasty. Another toilet, but it's clean. Let's see if I'm able to flush it. The water still works. Crazy. Wonder who's paying the water bill. We're done with this bathroom. Let's check the men's room. I am surprised all the bathroom signs are missing. There's a sink with no mirrors, just like the women's. Crazy. Honestly, both the men's and women's room layouts look super nice. We got a urinal that's out of order. That sucks. Here's the toilet, but it's kinda dirty inside. At least this men's room isn't bad as the other one. Got another paper towel dispenser. We're done checking those bathrooms out. Here's another washing station. Counter doesn't look clean. There was a PA system in the top left. I believe there were a total of 4 PA systems in the restaurant back then. We have a lot of light switches over here. I'm gonna try to adjust lighting just for fun. Cool. Washing my hand. Got more dining areas to check. Some of the windows are covered in shades. This window doesn't appear to be damaged at all while it's boarded up. Strange. There's no point having to board out an undamaged window, you know? The black carpet reminds me of the Northeast pipes. Here you have a large pool on the right side. About 8 people have fit in there. By the way, before I can share its location, Shari lottery service in the back of the restaurant. There is no dining areas will look like this. Aside from that, I have been looking through a commercial real estate website at listings here in Vancouver prior to checking out this whole series. This one is located at Cascade Park Plaza, which includes Trader Joe's, Petco, and other small business chains. I found that it's among the listings. I went to find a PDF, and there was a map of the plaza indicating which vacant spaces are available. I noticed there was a proposal for an additional retail pad where this building is currently standing. That got me thinking they will have to demolish this existing restaurant if they want to build a new Main Street plaza. As of right now, I'm not seeing anything happening here. That would really suck if they actually plan to tear this building down at some point. I was hoping to sooner they will take over this place. For some reason, this closet door won't open. We're gonna go to the kitchen now. Here we are. There used to be a big oven over here. This section here used to be the old bakery department. Years and years ago, bakers used to prep pies countless of times. I wonder what those things lay on the floor are. There's a yellow liquid down there. I don't know if that's a urine, but as long as there isn't, because that would be gross. Anyway, at some point, Shari stopped making pies and instead began buying pre-made pies from Shari's or Lee's. You can still find those pie brands at your local grocery store. Over here, this is the ice machine. Just empty in there, it says some pies are filthy. The machine part on the top is missing. Seriously, so many things are missing in the building. We will check our food rooms later. Here's what the kitchen looks like. Let's check the freezer room. There used to be food ingredients like fruits, vegetables, pie toppings, seasonings, and others back then. This metal counter isn't clean. They look like bird food or something. There used to be a dishwashing machine right next to it. That's a condensate hood for the dishwasher. I wonder if they still work or not. I would hate to wash dishes in a restaurant all day. Over here, there were a few rocks next to the metal wall. They used to have kitchenware stuff, but not anymore. There's a dining chair as well. Don't know why it's in the kitchen. Maybe someone was grabbing something high near the ceiling. We're gonna check another freezer room. Here it is. Just mostly empty shelves like the other freezer room. Meats, dairy products, and other things used to be here. It's so dark inside. I might turn on my phone flashlight. Perfect. Glad the fans aren't running anymore. They are very noisy as heck. This area over here is where the cooks used to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for hungry customers. These are the fire sets, and they were probably used to cook French fries. These empty metal containers over here probably used to hold vegetables and dairy products. I'm sure it will get messy whenever the cooks grab the ingredients. Not sure what this dry thing was used for. Maybe it's to adjust in temperature. I imagine the cooks had to make food very quickly back then. That's how it's supposed to work in a restaurant business. This food in your obviously literally registers she has saw earlier. Anyway, if anyone happens to be from this area of Vancouver and has come to eat or work here, please share your memories in the comment section. I would love to hear them. Thank you so much otherwise. I'm sure this place meant a lot to several customers and employees. Times were good back then. Here's the employees break area. Get a few papers on the table. Guess someone forgot to throw them away. Got some things on the floor, including the restaurant menu. That's freaking crazy. I would love to take that menu home with me, but it's too dirty since it's on the floor. Not to mention that there could be rodent droppings too. We're gonna check the manager's office. Got some things on the desk. Turning on the light. Here we have empty shelves up there. Binders, papers, Wi-Fi router, and other things used to be there before. There would have been like a lot of them. Oh, there was a safe box on the floor. Not sure why it was taken away. This is where the coin holders were, along with the service strips and envelopes. The computer used to be where the holiday container is. Over here, the fire cabinet. I'm sure there's nothing inside. Wouldn't shock me if there was things in it. Oh, by the way, when I looked on Shari's website a few times, there was an actual photo of this location. They also took a photo of the other Shari on Northeast 101st Avenue in Portland, Oregon, and uploaded to their website. That Shari in Portland is out of business. Check out the video in the description if you haven't seen it. Appreciate it. Over here is our storage room. Anyway, there used to be 2 more Sharis in the Vancouver area. There was one in Garrison Square Shopping Center, which they closed in late 2009, and it became another local family restaurant shortly after being vacant. The local family restaurant didn't last long and was eventually torn down years later. It was an empty lot for several more years, and a new mini strip plaza was built in early 2023, I believe. Unfortunately, I did not have a video of that abandoned Shari from many years ago because I didn't have my own camera at the time as a kid. There was a black rock footage of the boxes that connect the hoses, and now they're gone. Next, the second Shari was on South 64th Avenue, which went out of business at the beginning of 2023 and was later demolished for a new retail path. Anyway, luckily, I have footage of that abandoned Shari from a few months after it closed before the demolition. Feel free to check the video out if you haven't seen it. Crazy thing, there used to be a total of 5 Shari restaurants in Vancouver, and now there's just one left. I have been to that last year in the city just to look around for a short time. I didn't need anything. From what I can remember, the Restroom was dead, and there were barely any staff working. Here are the circuit breakers. They seem clean, which is good. We're gonna check this room. This is the water heater closet. Still some stuff inside. There's a water heater machine. I don't know if they work properly or not. Let's just hope they are in a good condition. It's not too bad inside. Here's the final room in the opposite side. Another giant closet. They used to be cleaning the place here. The employees definitely worked hard cleaning the kitchen back then. I'm sure it was a hard job. Got some eco lab directions on the wall. Not sure what this black machine thing is. There's a red mop bucket on the floor. Some other light stuffs are in the trash bin. And that'll be it. There's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you in the other side.